Hello Aquarius, how's it going? I hope you are very well. My name is Diane and this is Madam Butterfly Tarot. And we're going to do a straight up love reading for December, but you know, it is a timeless reading, Aquarius, so whenever you happen to find this is, you know, when you were meant to see it. You are very, very welcome here, Aquarius. Thank you so much for being here with me, you know, I really appreciate it. And hopefully the reading will resonate with you and you'll enjoy it and all that good stuff. And you know, if it does, and you do, and you feel like liking and subscribing for me, I would appreciate that very much as well. Just gonna give these another quick shuffle because I think I want to use these. Okay, so let's see what's going on for Aquarius in love. What's coming toward? Who is coming towards Aquarius in love? Do it that way. Look at that, the Four of Wands. So you have a commitment coming towards you. Okay, you have something about with the Wheel of Fortune here, like something about divine timing with this connection. They could be a Sagittarius, so they could have that in their charts. What else about this person coming towards Aquarius? You have the Empress, which is Taurus, Libra energy. I'm going to reshuffle those. What else about this person coming towards Aquarius? Who's coming towards Aquarius? You have the Seven of Swords. Okay, what's this person moving away from? I think this person that's coming in now, yeah, I think they've left some kind of commitment behind them. With the Seven of Swords, it's some kind of karmic connection, like something that was designed to teach them a lesson. Could be a marriage, could be a job, could be a long-term relationship. Maybe they lived with this person, maybe they owned property with this person. Yeah, they're done. You're gonna get some communication from this person, okay? But I have to say this first. The reason this took a while, yeah, there could be, yeah. The reason that this took a while to come in was actually because you had to get into your Empress energy, okay? Like you had to get into, like this kind of, you know, the Empress is very confident, right? She doesn't chase, because I think you've been dealing with this in the past, and it's funny, there's always a crossover with Capricorn and Aquarius. I think you were dealing with like a Knight of Wands type energy in your past, like someone very in and out, someone very flaky, didn't know what they wanted. And I think you kind of maybe had to chase this person because maybe that's what you did in the past, like you were a chaser, right? And no judgment, I was the same, okay. But now you're out of that energy, you're in this Empress energy. The Empress doesn't chase, okay, male or female, the Empress doesn't chase. She knows her worth. She lets things naturally flow to her. She's in alignment, which is why things flow to her, because she's kind of let go of stuff, you know. So this, you've got yourself into this energy where you're like, you know what, I'm fine. Like if someone was to come in, awesome, I would, you know, that'd be great. Equally, you know, I think I'd be just fine by myself. Like I'm not chasing people, I'm not chasing love. That's not how that shit works. You know what I mean? And I think it's because you were dealing with this past person, but in a weird way, they kind of taught you confidence, like they kind of got you into this Empress energy. So that's what the divine timing has been, okay? So now you're in alignment, here comes this person. So they could definitely have Earth, specifically Virgo or Capricorn. They're coming in with a very, very stable offer of commitment, okay? They could also have a little Cancer in their chart, but now that it's in alignment, this person's a soulmate, okay? Like they've been waiting for the right time to come in. They've been basically waiting for you, yeah, to, because of this past thing, Six of Cups, because of this past person you were dealing with, this flaky, in and out, maybe a bit of a player, didn't know what they wanted type energy, you were kind of defensive, right? Not consciously, but subconsciously. Because consciously you can be like, yeah, I'm ready for love, bring it in, you know, I want to date people, but subconsciously your guard is up and you're kind of putting out like, go away rays. You know what I mean? Where your brain is going, yeah, like bring it on, hells yeah, but your soul and your emotions are still kind of catching up a little bit, and your soul's kind of going, no, no, or your subconscious, I should say, is going like, no, but you've closed that down. Like you've moved past that cycle, you're not defensive, you know, you don't feel the need to defend yourself, because you've moved on from the past. And that's what this new person's been waiting for. Like they've been waiting for you to be in a state of readiness to receive them, kind of thing. Page of Cups. Okay, so this person could have Virgo, Capricorn, or Pisces in their chart, with also maybe a little Cancer. They could have a little Sagittarius in there as well. They've been really slow. They're a very slow moving energy, but actually, see, now that you're in alignment, they're about to come in very fast. Okay, very, very determined, very focused on you. Like really focused on you. I also feel there's something with this person. For at least some of you, like they might still be in a connection, or they're recently leaving it behind, or they've recently left it behind. Whatever they were in was karmic, and this is someone you're probably quite similar in the way that like you've both kind of always put other people's needs before your own. And this is someone here, this new person has recently kind of had an epiphany and been like, wait a minute, why am I in this really unhappy connection? I don't want to be here anymore, this is karmic. And because it's showing up as the Ten of Pentacles as well, it makes me think it might have been kind of money based, or like very perfunctory or something like that. There wasn't really a lot of love there. Whereas you and this new person, you're soulmates, okay? Like you're gonna get along really well. This is like two people who want the same things. It's an equal exchange of energy. It's gonna feel like your best friend, honestly. And the Page of Cups, like, yeah, like I said, they might have a little Pisces. Saying that there's the moon, so I think this person definitely has Pisces in their chart somewhere. Because the thing is, they can have a bunch of stuff in their chart, you know? Like if you actually look at a person's chart, there's a lot of stuff in there, like things that you don't really consider, like their midheaven, or like there's a bunch of stuff that's really important, like just as important as the sun sign. Really sweet, really, really sweet person, like really innocent. You make them feel like a little kid. You know, you kind of bring out, I feel like you kind of heal each other's inner child because you are soulmates. And I have a feeling like both of you have kind of come from backgrounds where you were kind of expected to always be the givers. I don't know if that's your family or if that's just in relationships. This person's been with some kind of Queen of Wands type energy, like, and you know, the negative aspects of the Queen of Wands, which is interesting because you've been dealing with a Knight in your past. So the person that they have been dealing with, that they've chosen to walk away from, like very attention seeking, very kind of me, it's all about me. You know, I don't think they worked, or they didn't contribute much to the connection. I think your person kind of did all the work. It may even be like, you know, your person was kind of, they go out and they work all day, and then, excuse me, I don't know, maybe your person has problems with their throat chakra, speaking up for their needs, but maybe they would kind of work all day and then they'd come home and clean and do the dinner and all this stuff, and they were just expected to do a lot. And your person, like with the Queen of Wands, like their person was just kind of, I just think very egotistical and selfish. Like it was just all about them, and they didn't really care what your person did as long as they were giving, you know, as long as they did everything for them. They didn't really care. Do you know what I mean? As long as you're there giving me the money and doing the chores and stuff, like you can just, I don't care what you do. As long as you're there when I need you, basically. they're releasing that. Or like I said, maybe they've recently released that. But this new person, yeah, they're really showing up as this King of Pentacles, which is, you know, look, you have the Knight of Wands in reverse, right? And this King of Pentacles. So Spirit is saying this new person coming in, they're nothing like your past. The past was like a little boy or a little girl, right? Excuse me, Aquarius, like very, you know, in and out, very flaky. They didn't know what they wanted. Probably very charming, you know, like very good with their words. They can schmooze people very well, like kind of an extrovert. But there was no real emotions, like with the Four of Pentacles. Just, you know, it's like player type energy. Even if they weren't like sleeping around or whatever, it's like player type energy. Like player chaos, in and out, breadcrumby kind of thing. But this King of Pentacles is like the opposite of that. They're saying like the new person's nothing like your past. Like the King of Pentacles is responsible, they're reliable, they like to be settled. The camera just went to 11:11, which is a confirmation. You know, they're settled within themselves, they know what they want. Excuse me. They like to be in a committed relationship. They probably own property or, you know, something like this. They're good with their money. It's probably someone that a lot of people come to for like help and advice and things like this. You know, it's the kind of person who, like, they're going to make sure that you're okay, male or female. Like, they're kind of protective. They're going to make sure that you're eating properly, or they're going to make sure that the car's working okay, you know, this kind of thing. I don't know if I have to clarify very much, honestly, because it's very clear. I'm going to go into a new deck here. Just get a little bit more about this offer coming in from the new person. Oof. Very, someone you're going to be very, very physically attracted to as well. Okay, this person's a bit of a looker, I would say. Or there's something you're going to think they're really good looking, basically. Tell me about this offer, this Knight of Pentacles offer. They're coming in to offer, look, the Lovers. They're coming in to offer you commitment with the Four of Wands, okay? This is someone that wants to settle down, like move in with you, get married, probably the babies, like Two of Cups. They're coming in for union. This person thinks you're their soulmate. They're actually, I think for a lot of you, they've left something behind to be with you. They're also going to tell you about some, like a partnership that has ended. Okay, you know, for those of you that applies to, because like I said, for some of you it's probably that they've ended the connection before they met you, but for some of you, like, they may still be in it, you know, or they may have been in it when you met or something like that. But yeah, like with the Lovers card, this is like, it's a soulmate. You're dealing with a soulmate, someone that you've had past lives with. There's probably going to be a very strong, almost instant recognition. But I do think they're going to come in and tell you that like a partnership they had has ended. Okay, I think that's why there was this, like for some of you, there's been a separation with this person. They're coming in to end the separation. I think the problem, yeah, with the Seven of Wands, like, this person had a problem like sticking up for themselves. Like I do think they had a bit of a blocked throat chakra. Like I think they just kind of did everything for this person, and I think it might have come from their childhood a little bit, at least for some of you. They were dealing with like a Queen of Pentacles type energy where it was like all about the money, and like the person was very materialistic and shallow, and it was just like all about me, like let's buy me new things, like I want to go here on holiday, and I want this and I want that car, and I want like a £400 handbag and all this kind of stuff, or like whatever men want. I don't know, £400 football shoes. I don't know what you guys want. But yeah, I feel like this new person, they kind of have problems like standing up for themselves, and I think that's what they've been learning. you may also find, this may not be for all of you, but like for those of you who this person is leaving a connection to be with you, they might get a hard time from their family about it, okay? It's just something to be aware of. Like, they may have kind of not wanted to end it because they knew there was going to be a huge big fuss about it, you know? Tell me about this offer coming in from the new person. Empress. Look, Empress, Empress. This person sees you as their Empress, okay? You have everything. You're very, because you've been through so much with this past person, like you're very strong. There's almost like a dominant kind of energy coming from you, like in a good way. You know, just like, I think I said this in Sagittarius's reading, like a very strong sense of self. They also see you, like for those of you that this applies to, they see you as someone who's going to be an excellent mother or an excellent father. You know, that's kind of where this is headed for this person. Yeah. You have the Eight of Cups here. They're headed towards you, but they've moved away from Five of Wands. So the Eight of Cups talks about someone who... yeah. Yeah. The Eight of Cups talks about someone who is leaving a situation behind where they are not being treated very well, okay? Basically. And with the Five of Wands, there's a lot of chaos, or there's like a lot of drama, or there's a lot of fighting or something. And I think it's because this person is so, like the person they've walked away from, they're so kind of conceited and it's all about themselves, you know? So I feel like if your person doesn't provide a certain amount of money or like enough attention, or it's like a bitch fit, you know, like a toddler kind of thing. It's like if they don't get what they want, they just have like a tantrum. You know what I mean? Yeah, my kettle agrees. I think there's a lot of tantrums, like very immature kind of temper tantrums with this person, and I think a lot of it's to do with money. Because I think your person, like this new person, they make good money or they work really hard or something. But it's like, it doesn't matter how much they give this person, it's never enough, you know? It's like if they buy them the £400 bag, it's like, oh, but it's the wrong colour. Like, I told you. You know what I mean? Like, I told you. Or it's like, I don't know what bitches freak out about. Like, I don't know. Stupid stuff. And I just think there's a lot of chaos and a lot of fighting and a lot of bickering. And your person's just like, you know what? Like, it's just, I am done with your shit. And you have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse and the Justice card, which obviously the Ten of Pentacles is like a long-term situation that's done. And the Justice card can talk about a divorce. So I think that's what's going on here with this person. And you also have the Hierophant in reverse, which is another marriage card. So I feel like for a lot of you, this is a marriage or a long-term commitment that's ended. But you have the Emperor here, right, with the Empress. So this person sees you, like, regardless of the roles here, like, you can be who you want here, right? They see you as their counterpart. You know, they see you as their Empress or their Emperor. Like, they see you as being very on their level, whereas this person they've been dealing with, they're just like, oh my god, like, just I hate you. Like, you stink, you're so stressful to be around, and like, you cause so much chaos and there's always so much fighting, and they're just like, I'm just done with this crap. Because they really see you, like, you're very strong, you're very powerful. I think you're also like abundant in your own right. There's no temper tantrums, you're very like nurturing, they just love your energy. I think the person you're dealing with, you know, the Emperor is someone, they're very organized, they're very structured, they make a lot of long-term plans. You know, they're very, very stable. I think you've both kind of been through it, and you're both mature. Like, you know, even if you're both young, or younger, I should say, like, you're still very mature because you've kind of been through a lot. Tell me about this new person coming towards Aquarius. Oh, you have traditional. So this is someone who's down with the monogamy, okay? Like, they're not coming in they want commitment with you, okay? You have the Four of Wands, the Empress, like they're looking for, that's what they're looking for. They're looking for someone they can build a life with. You know, someone they can move in with, build a home with, build, like, make a family with. And at least for some of you that this applies to, I have a feeling that also means they're probably going to want to provide for you, you know, or they feel like that's something they should be able to do anyway, even if you've got your own money, you know. Like, I think if you wanted to be a stay-at-home mum kind of thing, they would be like, yeah, that's totally fine, like if you want to do that, I'm down. You also have humble. I think they're very humble, this person, because I have a feeling they've just been putting up with this person's crap for like a long time, and it's something long term they've walked away from as well. Like, these are all long-term cards, so I think they really did try with this person, you know. I'm going to take those two but not that because it's in reverse. Yeah, they're very humble, like, yeah, hold on. They're more kind of, they're not an extrovert. It's more like they're quite happy to kind of be the person, even if they have something like a job where they're in charge, they're quite happy to just not really get any attention. Like, they just kind of do their work and they don't mind that. You know, it's not like, oh, you know, I need attention all the time. Like, they're just always there. They're just always there doing the work. Like, someone, like, very, like I said, very responsible, very reliable, you know. This person's a babe. This is, I know you probably don't care, right? Because it's like, they're a real sweetheart as well. They're a lot better looking than the person you left behind. Okay, like, I know that sounds harsh, but that's what Spirit's saying, because I know some of you haven't probably met this person yet and you're like, oh yeah, right, like, whatever, there's no way this new person's going to be as like good looking as the charmer, you know. Yeah, they are, they're better looking. If it's a guy or if it's a girl, but specifically, you know, probably more generally, if it's a dude, they probably have pretty big muscles. They could definitely have some Pisces in their chart as well, this person, which is interesting, excuse me, because a lot of the Pisces readings recently, excuse me, have talked about someone in kind of a shitty relationship with someone who's very attention seeking, and they're just like, no. Because, you know, I'm not going to go on about it because it's a different reading, but if you wanted to watch it, it might give you some insight. This came out for, I think, Gemini and Scorpio? No, Sagittarius? Yeah, I think Gemini and Sagittarius. They're very humble, but this person wants you to know they're a good cook, okay? It's like, they're kind of, you know, they're very humble and they're not one for pushing themselves forward, but they are kind of here going, tell them I'm a good cook. Tell them I cook well. And I'm talking about, like, if it's a guy as well, like, I don't know, I don't want to offend you, but maybe they would be the, I don't know, not better than you, but they're a good cook, okay? I think that's something they're quite proud of, and it's like, tell them I'm a good cook, tell them that. I'm going to reshuffle that because I want to make sure it's the new person. Tell me about this new person coming in for Aquarius. That's a lot. Tell me about, I just didn't really like the way they came out. Tell me about this new person coming in for Aquarius. Sorry, my camera cut out. Tell me about this new person coming in for Aquarius. Tell me about the new person coming in for Aquarius. Yeah, they're a hard worker. I think that's been part of the problem here. Like, they're a hard worker. They like to work. I think they work a lot. Okay, they like to work. They're good at making money. And I think they've just been with someone who's kind of taken advantage of that, you know? So you guys are probably going to find when you do get together, because I think There's also kind of moving in together here on the cards, and I think that probably happened kind of early on, to be honest. Although early on is kind of, you know, different for different people, but I think you guys are going to find you have a lot of money because you're both good at making money, and you're both, you don't really care. You know, it's not this kind of like, oh, we have to have like all this designer stuff and like, you know, yeah, you're just much more down to earth. What else about this new person coming towards Aquarius? What else about this new person coming towards Aquarius? Tell me about the new person coming in for Aquarius. You have a past person kind of trying to block the reading here. Okay, so whatever your past person was, this Knight of Wands, they're still kind of hanging around in your energy for some of you, okay? Go. Tell me about the new person, please. Yeah, you have gorgeous. New person's gorgeous. They really, I think there's someone that needs to hear that, okay? Because there's maybe someone out there being like, oh, I bet they're not that good looking. Like, they're probably really nice, but there's no way they'll be as good looking as my past. They're better looking, okay? Tell me about the new person for Aquarius. Tell me about the, yeah, you have water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Tell me about the new person coming in for Aquarius. You have, I feel like it's that one because that one's wanted to come out before. They're quite ambitious, this person. So, like they're a hard worker and they have plans. Okay, they're a little shy. That came out for Capricorn as well. What else about this new person? I'm gonna reshuffle because I'm not sure that was the new person. What else about this new person coming in for Aquarius? Very intelligent, so they're very, very smart. Long-term planner. Yeah, see with the Knight of Pentacles, like they're slow. They're very slow moving, but like once they get here, they're not going anywhere. It's just taking them a really long time to kind of plan out their actions and decide what they want to do. I also think this person spent a lot of time planning for your future. Okay, this might be the type of energy, it's like they've always, I don't know, it's like, we should live here. We're going to live in this type of house and it's going to have this many bedrooms and I think we should have this many children, and if they're boys we can call them blah blah blah, and if they're girls, I don't know, I've always liked this name for a girl. It's that type of energy. Tell me about the new person for Aquarius. I think they're quite tall. Tell me about the new person. You have charismatic, so they're very charming. Tell me only about the new person. Only about the new person for Aquarius. Tell me about the new person for Aquarius. Tell me about the new person. Tell me about this King of Pentacles for Aquarius. Tell me about this. There we go. You have loving, so they're very, yeah, they're really, really sweet. Really sweet. Tell me about this King of, tell me about this Knight of Pentacles for Aquarius. Athletic build. Tell me about this, you have dark hair and you have introvert. See, I think they're more, I wonder if both of you have a little bit of Aquarius in your chart, at least for some of you. Because I'm kind of picking up two energies here. And one of them is, it's not your ex, but it's like, because I'm being very specific, right, about the new person. Like maybe the girl is more, or one of the girls is more of a, like an athletic build. And this, like, one of you is more introverted. but the other one's more kind of charming and charismatic. This person, this Emperor type energy, they're more introverted and shy, and I think they have, yeah, I was just about to say that, they have darker hair, like dark kind of brown hair. And then I think the girl, or like I said, one of the girls is more extrovert and more kind of like slender. Yeah, the Emperor is, I think, very tall, and they could be a Virgo as well. They could have Virgo in their chart with a little bit of Aries. Tell me only about the Emperor, okay? Tell me only about the Emperor, because otherwise it's going to get too confusing. Tell me about the Emperor. Gemini. And one more. Tell me about with tattoos. Okay, so yeah, I feel like, yeah. And I have to say, like, see the Emperor, that may not be the masculine energy. I'm trying to make this as clear as I can, but what I'm picking up here is like, for some of you, you both have Aquarius in your charts, okay? And the feminine energy could actually be the guy, and the Emperor energy could be the girl for some of you, okay? Or, you know, you apply that however it fits to you, because I know there's some of you that are like 2 girls or 2 guys or whatever, but yeah, you're very kind of opposite, like you're very opposite attracts. Because there's someone here who's like kind of shy. This might be the Virgo energy. They're very, very smart. They're a long-term planner. They're more introverted. And I think they also have water in their chart, like Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. They're kind of muscly. And I think they have dark hair and they're tall. Then there's this other energy who may be like, they're more extrovert, they're more charming. That might be the Gemini, or they might have a little bit of Gemini somewhere in there. That person might have tattoos and they're kind of more fearless and like a bit more saucy, okay? So you take that how it resonates, okay? All I can do is read the cards. But yeah, the good cook, I'm pretty sure, is this Virgo type energy, even if they don't have Virgo in their chart, okay? It's like, it's the kind of characteristics, right? Like more reserved, more thoughtful, like not thoughtful, but like they plan ahead more, you know, they're more cautious. Whereas I feel the other energy is more like, hey, let's do this, let's go, you know? So I hope that was useful, Aquarius. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for me if you feel like doing that. I would appreciate that a lot. And as always, I wish you many, many blessings. Love and light. Take care.